Hello and welcome to Dumbphones UK. My name's Joseph, I'm a stand-up comic from the UK and I'm looking at dumb or dumber phones on the UK market. You guessed it, we're still looking at the CAT S22 Flip, and today we're looking at what happens when you close the phone while you're doing something with it. I am going to be on calls, I'm going to call through the normal phone, I'm going to call through WhatsApp, and I'm going to close the phone while we're on it. The expectation is that the calls will drop and they will stop. In the old days, in the good old days of the Motorola Razor, you'd be on your phone call, yeah, no probs mate, absolutely. I've never done that. In the olden days, you'd be on a phone call, you'd be chatting away to your mate, and when you wanted to finish the call, you didn't need to bother clicking the red button. You didn't need to bother doing anything else. You just, finish my call, bang, done. That was a call over. We're going to check whether that still works on this device. I'm going to do a normal phone call. I'm going to do a WhatsApp phone call. I'm then also going to do a couple of other things. I'm going to use the camera and close it. I'm going to be doing a video, close it, see whether it saves the video, whether it gets rid of the video, and anything else that I can think of. I might do a bit of Spotify in there, although with Spotify, oh boy, if you play anything that's copyrighted, it's a nightmare. So I'll see what I can do with Spotify, and then I'll try a couple of other things as well. I might try some Google Maps. So I hope you enjoy the video. I hope it's useful. I hope you get what you need out of it. It seems like WhatsApp is the biggest thing going on this phone, right? That seems to be the thing that people want me to show. So if there's any more WhatsApp questions, what I might do is do a bumper WhatsApp special. So anything WhatsApp related, bang it below. There's obviously 2 other WhatsApp videos here and here. Don't know if that works, not really sure I figured out how to do that on YouTube yet. Like and subscribe, it really does help the channel, it helps it grow. It means that I can review more phones and look at more phones in the future. I'm going to do a call using just the normal phone feature, so a normal phone call, and we should see the call appearing on the external display here. Fingers crossed that all works. I'm calling using my iPhone, and we can see now that the call comes through on the CAT S22 Flip. If I move the phone slightly, you can see my non-dumb phone number is there. And when I open it, you can see that it answers the call, as one would expect with a flip phone. I didn't need to click anything, I just opened the call. And then I'm going to zoom out so that you are able to see that when I close it, like so, the call finishes. I can see on my iPhone that the call has finished. Next thing I'm going to do and show you is calling on an audio call via WhatsApp. What you can't see, as we've already discussed, the fact that you can't see it on the external display, and also you have to answer the call physically. It doesn't answer by just opening the phone. So now I have answered. I'm just going to move this over and pop my iPhone in for you so you can see both of them. You can see the call is going ahead. When I close the phone, the call carries on. So just to make completely clear, on WhatsApp, when I close the phone, the call carries on. It doesn't end like a normal phone call, and when I reopen my phone on the CAT, the call continues. So I have to end the call as I would any normal call. I can't just close the phone to end it. I'm going to try the same with WhatsApp video as well. So you will see from my iPhone, I'm calling the CAT S22 Flip on WhatsApp video. And to save your ears from the horrible shrieks and shrills of the echo, I've muted them both. But you can see that the call is going ahead as one would expect. I'm now going to close the phone. And what happens is the video pauses from the CAT S22 Flip. It doesn't end the call, and when you reopen it, the call resumes. So this is kind of a pause function, not an end call function. So that is important to know. You have to end the call in the normal way. Now I'm going to show you Spotify. I'm going to load up something on Spotify, and as I said, it's tough to find something that isn't copyrighted on Spotify, so I am using the band October Drift. Fantastic band. I'm just going to play one of their songs, and I'm going to stop talking in a sec as it starts to play out. Turn it up loud. You can see the results for yourself. So it's currently playing, and I'm going to close the phone. On reopening of the phone, you can see still carries on playing, everything works as expected, and it just carries on. So that is a great feature of the phone. When you close it, it carries on as you would expect. Great, I'm now going to show you YouTube. Again, I've shown YouTube before in a previous video. With YouTube, I wouldn't expect it to carry on playing when the device is closed, but obviously I want to test that to ensure that you guys are able to see how it actually works. So I've just picked a random video, and I'm going to close the device. And it takes a few seconds, but the video does stop playing. So it stops playing, and when I reopen the device, apart from the fact that it asks me for a passcode, it opens at the same place, and I can click play and carry on where I left off. So YouTube doesn't work in the same way that Spotify does, and I'm going to move this to video. So I'm going to start filming, and you can see that the camera is counting up. Instead of pressing the stop button, I am going to just close the phone. I'm going to see whether this actually saved the recording. So I am going to open the phone, head to my files, and I can actually see that it did. Great news. It recorded and it saved it for us, which is amazing news. So you are able to take a video and then just snap your phone shut to save it. The final thing I'm going to show you is Google Maps. Now, I'm not going to be wandering around using Google Maps, but I'm just going to put in some random addresses and let it try and find its way. And we're going to see whether, through Google Maps, it can hold the directions and it knows where you are in the sequence. So I'm just picking a random route around London, and I'm previewing that route, and we can see this is the first step of the route, and I'm going to close my device and see whether it can remember where we left off. So I've closed the device. I'm going to open it and see if it can tell us where we were. Great news, it's popped back to the start. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hop along in the sequence. So I'm going to move on just to a random point in the sequence and see whether it can hold us at this particular part of the sequence as well. So you can see in the words it says Marble Arch. I'm going to close the device again, and once I reopen it and once I've unlocked it, we're going to see whether we can see Marble Arch in the description. And the great news is we can. So there we have it. That is the CAT S22 Flip going back to the noughties. There's something absolutely delightful about being on your phone, chatting away to somebody and closing it and not having to bother with anything else. Bang, it's in your pocket. You're off, you're ready to go. Obviously, we saw loads of other things as well, closing the phone while lots of other things were running and seeing how that worked, how it then rendered when we opened it back up. I hope it was useful for you. It was fun for me to make. So any questions, anything you want me to do, pop them below and I will make them. Sometimes they take a bit of time because I'm out on tour, I'm out gigging. But other than that, behave yourselves. I'll see you soon. Oh, bye.